Well, hello guys, what's up? How you been? Well, this is the video of the resolution, the outcome of my experience on my psychedelic experience with magical mushrooms, and the advices that you must hear, yes or yes, if you are a beginner on it, and if you want to have a satisfying experience. Okay, so stay tuned. Well, like I told you, I was in a hostel. The guy left me, my partner, who I supposedly did the mushrooms with. I was so freaked out that it was around 6 a.m. in Amsterdam. So I had to call my mom. It was 3 fucking a.m. at my house when I called her. So I scared her the hell out, my family. Because I'm really brave, and I normally, if I have issues, I fix them by myself. I normally don't call them to disturbing them, but I did it because I wanted to feel plugged to something. I wanted to connect with somebody of my circle, of my close people. My people, my family, whatever. So I had to call her, and when the effect passed, I was so freaked out that I wanted to take a flight back home. I wanted to leave Europe, and I was, it just freaks you out, when I don't know if some of you have experienced a bad trip with mushrooms where you can tell the difference between the hallucinations and reality, and like, I mean, you know what I mean, like, yeah, like if somebody has passed through it too, that you have to call your family or close friends to feel better after it, please let me know. I want to feel more relief about it. And okay, so in the morning somebody plugged the fire alarm. I'm thinking now that I remember everything, that it could have been this guy, the same guy that did give me the mushrooms. To, I don't know, to maybe he left worry. It could have been him or not, or someone else. Somebody did it. So that after I did the phone call with my mom, I heard the alarm sounding, and that's when I start feeling better after. But yeah, it was definitely like a bad experience. I have heard about some friends and people that I know that it's a very good experience, that is fun to do it, that like you see very beautiful things and great things. I did saw them at the very beginning when I started having the effect. I was gonna say symptoms, the effect, but if you exceed the dose, it sucks. It's not good. You ain't gonna enjoy it. No. Give you the tips, and these are tips that I investigate too. And I mean, if you are a person that, like me, that like to be in control of himself or of his consciousness, and like, then don't do it, because this is like going into how can you say, how can you say, like the mountain. You go in and you start sliding down, you start falling, and once you are in, you can get out. So yeah, recommended neither for schizophrenia people, or like people with that suffer psychosis, that suffers depression or anxiety, this kind of psychological issues. I personally, I don't recommend it neither if you have like many issues. Either it be like economical issues, like maybe no, but if you come from a family with issues, if you're struggling with emotions and you haven't healed your inner child, if you have emotional heals, don't do it. I don't suggest it to do it unless you are recovered, unless you have become a more spiritual individual. If, like, for example, if you practice yoga or you have experience on meditation, doing meditation, then yeah, it can be good, like a good experience. A recommendation also is that you do it with somebody that that is a guy for you, somebody that has experience on it. Okay, let's get back a little bit. Like I say, you gotta be experienced on meditation, on yoga. Also, you in the moment that you do them, you gotta be vibing high. You know, like you gotta avoid having sadness feelings, anger, hate feelings. But yeah, suggestion is that you do it with a guy. Like I don't recommend it neither doing it with many people, like maybe just one or two other people, and somebody that has experience can be your guide, can help you to don't lose control of yourself or your emotions. And if you pass through a bad trip, do an overdose. So yeah, do it with somebody with experience. My fourth tip is that you get like citric beverage when you do it, if you want to reduce the effects of the hallucinations. That's very recommended that you have citric drinks, beverage, whatever, and that you start eating, so you can reduce the symptoms, the effects. Okay. And my fifth suggestion is that you do it in a park, in an open area, in the nature. It can be the beach, it can be the woods, in the woods, or in the beach, or maybe in a jungle, if it's safe, if you are, I don't know, if you are not exposed to dangerous animals, maybe. But don't do it if it's going to be your first time. For the first time, it's not recommended to do it in nightclubs,